Does your backyard feel more like a fishbowl than a private paradise? Your neighbors can see everything you do out there, and that plain old fence definitely isn't helping. But what if you could transform that boring, lifeless fence into a stunning green wall that gives you complete privacy without spending a fortune on renovation? Today, I'm sharing 7 incredible fence garden ideas that will turn your backyard into the peaceful, private oasis you've always dreamed of. Trust me, you don't want to miss idea number 5. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're joining us for the first time, I'm so glad you're here. This channel is all about helping you create beautiful, functional outdoor spaces that you actually love spending time in without breaking the bank. We talk everything from budget garden makeovers to simple DIY landscaping ideas that make a huge difference. If that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new video. All right, let's jump right in. Here are 7 fence garden ideas to create your very own backyard privacy oasis. Idea 1. Climbing plants and vines. Let's kick things off with one of the easiest and most beautiful ways to add privacy to your fence: climbing plants and vines. Now, this is a method that literally lets nature do all the hard work for you. All you need to do is plant, water, and watch. Plants like jasmine, clematis, Virginia creeper, and English ivy are absolute superstars when it comes to covering a fence quickly and beautifully. They grow fast, they grow thick, and they create a lush green wall that completely hides your fence from view. Here's what you do. Plant them right at the base of your fence. Attach some simple trellis wire or a mesh panel for them to grip onto. And within just one growing season, your fence will disappear behind a gorgeous green curtain. Jasmine also smells absolutely incredible, so you get privacy and a beautiful fragrance at the same time. It's a total win. Best of all, most climbing plants are low cost, widely available at any garden center, and extremely low maintenance once they get established. If you want fast coverage, go with Virginia creeper. It can grow up to 10 feet in a single season. For beauty and fragrance combined, jasmine is your best friend. This is hands down one of the most rewarding fence garden ideas you can try. Idea 2. Tall ornamental grasses. Next up, let's talk about ornamental grasses. And if you've never considered these for privacy, you are seriously missing out. Ornamental grasses are one of the most underrated plants in the gardening world. They grow tall, they grow fast, and they create this soft, natural privacy screen that moves beautifully in the breeze. Varieties like pampas grass, miscanthus, and feather ryegrass can easily reach 4 to 8 feet tall, which is more than enough to block sight lines from neighbors or passing traffic. Plant them in a staggered row along your fence line, and they'll fill in surprisingly quickly. What makes ornamental grasses so special is that they require very little care. They're drought-tolerant, pest-resistant, and come back stronger every year. In autumn, they turn golden and feathery, giving your backyard a stunning seasonal display. In winter, they still add structure and texture when everything else has died back. They work beautifully in both modern and cottage-style gardens, and they pair incredibly well with other flowering plants. If you want a low-maintenance, high-impact privacy solution, ornamental grasses are absolutely the way to go. Plant them this season, and you'll be amazed by how quickly they transform your fence line into something truly spectacular. Idea 3. Vertical planter wall. Now here's an idea that's perfect if you have limited ground space or a smaller backyard. A vertical planter wall right on your fence. This concept has exploded in popularity over the last few years. And honestly, it's easy to see why. Instead of planting in the ground, you mount planters, pockets, or shells directly onto your fence surface and fill them with plants. The result is a living wall that adds privacy, color, and incredible visual interest to your outdoor space. You can use purpose-made wall planter pockets, repurpose old wooden pallets in a shelving, or simply hang a row of beautiful terracotta pots. Fill them with trailing plants like ferns, string of pearls, or sweet potato vine for a cascading green effect. Add herbs like rosemary and mint for something practical and aromatic. The beauty of a vertical planter wall is that it's completely customizable. You choose the plants, you choose the layout, and you can change it up every season. It also works on any size fence and requires very little investment to get started. If you love the idea of a garden that doubles as living wall art, this idea is absolutely for you, and your backyard will never look the same again. Idea 4, bamboo screen garden. All right, idea number 4 is one that brings an instant exotic, zen-like feel to any backyard, and that's bamboo. Bamboo is honestly one of nature's most perfect privacy plants. It grows incredibly fast, it grows incredibly tall, and it creates a dense, lush screen that blocks everything behind it. The key thing I want you to remember here, and this is really important, always choose clumping bamboo, not running bamboo. Running bamboo spreads aggressively underground and will take over your entire garden before you know it. Clumping bamboo stays contained, grows neatly upward, and is much easier to manage. Plant it in large containers or raised beds along your fence line for maximum control and a cleaner look. Within 2 to 3 growing seasons, you'll have a gorgeous towering green wall that gives you complete privacy. Bamboo also works beautifully as a standalone feature. Plant it in a large decorative pot against your fence, and it instantly becomes a stunning focal point. It's wind-resistant, low maintenance, and stays green all year round in most climates. If you love that clean, minimal, Japanese garden aesthetic, bamboo is absolutely the plant for you and your backyard privacy goals. Idea 5, trellis and flowering plant combo. This is personally one of my all-time favorite fence garden ideas, and I think once you see it, it'll be yours too. The trellis and flowering plant combination is pure magic for any backyard. Here's the concept. You attach a wooden or metal trellis panel to the top of your existing fence, which instantly extends its height by 2 to 3 feet. Then you grow beautiful flowering climbers up through it. Plants like climbing roses, bougainvillea, wisteria, or morning glory absolutely love a trellis and will cover it completely within a season or two. The result is breathtaking. Your fence transforms from a plain barrier into a stunning floral wall that looks like something out of a magazine. This idea is especially perfect for cottage gardens, romantic garden styles, or anyone who just wants their backyard to feel extra special and beautiful. The added height also means extra privacy, so you're winning on both fronts. Roses give you classic elegance and fragrance. Bougainvillea gives you dramatic, vibrant color. Morning glory gives you fast coverage and gorgeous blooms. Whichever flowering climber you choose, pair it with a quality trellis, and your fence will become the most beautiful feature in your entire backyard without a doubt. Idea 6, evergreen shrub border. If you want privacy that works every single day of the year, through spring, summer, autumn, and even the coldest winter months, then an evergreen shrub border along your fence is exactly what you need. Evergreen shrubs stay full and green all year round, which means your privacy never disappears when the leaves drop in autumn. Excellent choices include arborvitae, boxwood, photinia, and holly, all of which grow dense, stay neat, and look incredibly elegant along a fence line. Plant them in a single or double row right in front of your fence, and they'll fill in over a couple of seasons to create a thick, beautiful living wall. Arborvitae is especially popular because it grows tall and narrow, making it perfect for smaller spaces where you need height without taking up too much width. Photinia is another standout. Its new growth comes in a striking bright red color before maturing to deep glossy green, giving you beautiful seasonal color as well as privacy. These shrubs also add real value and curb appeal to your property. Once established, they're incredibly low maintenance and extremely long-lived. This is one of the smartest long-term investments you can make in your backyard privacy and overall garden design. Idea 7. Raised garden bed against the fence. And saving one of the very best for last, a raised garden bed built right against your fence. This idea is an absolute game changer because it gives you two incredible things at once: a productive, beautiful garden and a stunning natural privacy screen. Here's how it works. You build or buy a raised garden bed and position it along your fence line. Then you fill it with tall growing plants. Think sunflowers, dahlias, tall salvia, pole beans on bamboo canes, or indeterminate tomatoes staked upright. These plants easily reach 5 to 6 feet tall, which is more than enough to create a beautiful privacy barrier between you and your neighbors. Sunflowers are especially amazing for this because they grow fast, they look absolutely spectacular, and they attract pollinators like bees and butterflies to your garden. Dahlias give you incredible blooms in every color imaginable. Whole beans and tomatoes mean you're growing food while creating privacy, and that is genuinely one of the most satisfying things you can do in any garden. A raised bed also improves your soil, makes watering easier, and keeps your garden looking neat and organized. If you love the idea of a backyard that is productive, private, and beautiful all at the same time, this raised garden bed idea is the one for you. And that's a wrap on 7 fence garden ideas to create your perfect backyard privacy oasis. Whether you start with climbing vines, bamboo, or a beautiful raised garden bed, even one of these ideas will completely transform your outdoor space. The best part? You don't need a big budget or any special skills, just a little time, some great plants, and a vision for the space you want. Now I want to hear from you. Which idea was your favorite? Drop it in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more backyard transformation ideas. See you in the next one.